Grand Rising, beautiful people. Peace and love, blessings, and all those good things. This is your inspirational gardener coming to you today with another video. Today I'm going to do a walkthrough of my garden and talk about the good, the bad, and the ugly, what happened in 2024. So right now I'm standing at one of these refrigerator planters where I planted the red mustard greens, the green mustard greens, carrots, kale, beets. It's all in here. And this refrigerator planter has really been through it because we had 2 Arctic cold blasts and it knocked everything back some. And the squirrels got in here and dug some things up, so it really came back. And I'm thankful for that. So this is the refrigerator planter where I planted the carrots, the red mustards, the green mustards. And I have some beets, and I think I got a turnip or 2 in here too. Turnip, and it's going to seed. And also the mustard green is going to seed. And I got some kale in here, of course. Kale's gotten pretty nice size too. Yeah. So everything is looking good over here right now, but I got to get to harvesting because I got to make room for my spring and summer vegetables. So I had came out here and sprinkled some turmeric on some of these greens because something wanted to start eating on them. So this yellow stuff you see is just turmeric. I'm gonna walk on over here. My husband has some of his bonsai plants right here. This is a Japanese maple right here that he has, that he bonsai. And he has a lot of other bonsai plants here. Okay. Let's walk on around here to this other refrigerator planter. I have a few vegetables sitting on the outside of it. This was Kamosuna Asian greens right here. It's going to seed. And this is a cabbage here. More kale right there in that pot. I have a bitter melon that then came up right here. I'm going to put it where it can run on something. Now over here in this refrigerator planter, I have a purple cabbage, broccoli that's going to seed there, purple collards, everything going to seed over here just about. More broccoli and red mustard green there. That's the giant red mustard right there. Then I have some Swiss chard down here in a pot in front of it. I also have some leaf lettuce, Lola Rosa leaf lettuce here in a pot with some other things sticking up out of it, like a purple cabbage and red mustards. And over here, I have plenty of onions in here. I planted onions all throughout here. Those are collard greens right there that's going to seed. And I have celery in here and onions all throughout here. Over here is a purple cauliflower going to seed because I didn't harvest the head. So that's what it's doing. It's going to seed. And this potatoes, I planted some red potatoes here. I think I have about 6 containers of those red potatoes. And those are some flowers right there, calendula flowers. I think that's how you pronounce them. A Concord grapevine. A few more carrots here. Blackberries. I think those are the Arapaho blackberries right there. Now more potatoes, more potatoes. I still got plenty more potatoes. Some beets in that container. Some more Arapaho blackberries. Now come on around here to my... I had to cut my contender peach tree back because I noticed it had buds on it, but they never would bud out. So I said, Let me check this thing and see if it was dead. Sure enough, it was dead all the way up at the top, but down on the bottom base of it is green, so we just chopped it down and see if it's going to come back out. Now, I have some blueberries here. These are rabbit-eye blueberries here that's coming on this bush right here. It look a little scathed for some reason. Maybe the wind or something done blew some of them off. Cause I tell you. Okay, we got a few more blooms over there. On that end, look like something going on with them. Okay. Now, on this side over here, right across, I have my Granny Smith apple tree, which has bloomed out. And here are some of the blooms here. They are so beautiful. See that? Ain't that pretty? I hope they give me some apples. And there's some up here at the top that has opened up and about dried up there, I think. And then we got some right here that done dried up. It put quite a few blooms on. And then I have some leeks here, which I got to get and thin out and put somewhere else. Garlic. More beets. Mustard green that's seeding. Sugar snap peas here. Egyptian walking onions right there. Arugula in this container here. Hope y'all can see it. That's arugula. It's going to seed too. Everything going to seed. There's some tad soy that's going to seed right there. And then I have another container of cilantro here. On this table, I have a lot of onions and garlic. A lot of onions and garlic. I think some beets right there. And I think some comfrey came up in this container. And some lettuce. I have some sage here in this container with some more lettuce going all around it. I've been eating off this lettuce and it's really been good, I tell you. Now I got more lettuce than I think I can eat. I'll have to call somebody over here and get some away. Oh, oregano, rosemary, lavender. I'm thinking I need to do something about my lavender because it's starting to look a little pitiful here. I may have to take it out of this container, thin it out. Maybe I'll put it in the ground somewhere or do something with it because it's looking kind of shabby. And I have some lemon balm in that container. It ain't came back yet, but it's coming. I think those are some more beets there. And my red grapevine don't see no signs of it coming back. I have a Concord grapevine that freeze killed one year. It decided it wants to start back growing, so that's it right there. And on this table, I have a lot of parsley. And I think those are Jerusalem artichokes there too. That's our fig tree. We had to cut it back, so it had a lot of dead branches on it. I have some things down here sitting on the ground that's going to seed. And I think that's bok choy there. And then I have a pomegranate tree here. It's starting to put its leaves on. I just got these little pomegranate trees last year. So we'll walk on in the greenhouse since I'm this close to it. I have some little starter things here, which is looking kind of pitiful. These little biodegradable pots that I bought, I really don't like them. So they got a few little things coming up in it, but they ain't doing all of that. Then this all store-bought celery here that I've been growing in these pots. And this some more bok choy here that's going to seed. Beets and spinach coming along around the side of it. And another thing that happened to my garden this year. A big storm came and tore the greenhouse up, so we had to put a whole nother greenhouse up. Also, when those freeze came, even though I covered my sister's trees, they still got knocked back. Now there's one coming back because I had to really cut them all the way down. This one looked like it might be going to have a little green coming on it. I see no signs of any leaves shooting out on that one yet, but this one It's coming back good here. Now, there's some more lettuce that I have over here that we've been eating off of. More celery, more lettuce. This is some good lettuce, y'all. I mean, this lettuce really put out. You heard me? You heard me? And some more cilantro. And another citrus plant over here, which I don't see no sign of life coming back from it. Spinach we have here. We've been eating off of this spinach also. Malabar spinach coming up in that container. Swiss chard here and a few collard greens in the same pot there. Beets right here. And I have some ginger that I started off in this little aluminum pan here. I'm gonna see how it do. Now I put it somewhere else. Over here I have some more ginger root that I'm curing out and some turmeric, which my granddaughter bought me this turmeric from the store. And look how, like, what the heck, what happened to it? What they do? Cut all the sprouts off? I don't know. But anyway, I had to let that cure out. I'm gonna try to plant some of that. Then I have a few of these little potatoes that came in a bag. Some of them are purple and some of them are just brown. I'm gonna let them cure out because I cut some of them in half. And see how that do. And it's another lemon tree here that I bought out. It's had something going on with it too around the base. There, and I noticed it. So I put some turmeric on it. I'm gonna put some neem oil on it later. And so we'll see how that goes. And all our fruit trees have bloomed out. This plum tree here, it has so many blooms on it. I don't know how many plums we're gonna get off of it yet, because they're kind of hard to see with all this green. You could be standing right up under one and still wouldn't see it until they get bigger. So I don't know how many on here or how many we have, but I'm gonna walk on around. There's some more little biodegradable pots I have and some mint in that container there. We're gonna walk on around here and look at some more things. I got some dill coming up in this container. I'm gonna plant some more dill too. Those flowers right there. A fig tree that I put in the ground. It was small, but it still survived. It's coming on. This is my Georgia Belle peach tree right here. And it has a few peaches on it. It has some blooms. But I don't know tell how long I have to stand here to find them. They got to get a little bigger. Then I won't have no problem showing them to you. But it's some on here. I saw one the other day that I hadn't seen before. So, okay, some on here. But we'll see what they do when they come on out. Then I have a Fuyu persimmon tree here that I took out of a container, finally put it in the ground. Cherry. I think this is sweetie pie cherry tree here. And more Jerusalem artichokes. Now I'm going to go on inside this garden here. I have a wagon here, bed. My husband took the handle off of it and the wheels, which I'm turning into a strawberry bed. I'm going to go around here to my little sitting area and show you my little sitting area that I created. We have a compost bin, 2 compost bins back here. Then I have a blackberry plant back here too, which I should have gotten off from back here. Because actually I want to turn this bed here into a mushroom bed. And those mushroom logs that I tried, I didn't get any mushrooms from. I think what happened was I used the old log instead of a fresh log. I should have went out there and got a fresh green log. Instead I got an old log. And I just see holes in them. Holes all in it, like something that stuck the plugs out. So I'm going to give up on that part of it, but I'm going to try and use the mushroom sawdust spawn with the wood chips and the straw. And I'm going to create a bed over here. And when I get over there, I'll show you where I'm going to put the other bed. So I have my bird feeders out here, and I have my bird houses. Birds are already in and out the bird houses, and they love the bird feed and everything that I have out here for them. So, hey, they're enjoying. Okay, now, over here, behind this bed here, I want to put more potatoes, sweet potatoes and pumpkins and other type of potatoes back here. This is my Orient pear tree here, and it's got a few pears on it. It had quite a few blooms, but all those storms and cold fronts, you know, coming in and out, I don't think I can't find but 2 on here, maybe more than that, but I didn't see but 2. But it had way more blooms than that. And then right here is the garlic pear here, and it has 1 pear on it that I can plainly see. Well, thank God for that. However many I get, thank you. Okay, now we're gonna come on around here on this side of the garden. We have a melody plum tree right there, and it had a few blooms on it, but I hadn't examined it close enough to see, you know, what's any on it. I guess when it get bigger, if some on there, they'll show themselves. But I don't know whether it's any on that or not. And here is our loquat plum tree right here. It's growing since I put it in here. I had it in a pot for a couple of years, but I finally decided I would put it on in the ground. And this raspberry bush, which I try my best to get rid of it and give it away to people, it still comes back. So I'm just leave it there. And over here in this garden, we have some Jerusalem artichokes that I planted over there. Some asparagus that's coming back up. Some flowers and things that I planted along the side. Got some mullein in there, some comfrey. And in these bricks, I had decided I would start planting these bricks because I don't really have nowhere else to go to plant around here. Because I'm actually relegated to one side of the yard. So now over here we have some sugar snap peas growing in these grow bags. And then I have echinacea down here planted around. This is another persimmon tree, Fuyu persimmon tree. This Fuyu persimmon tree gave us a Fuyu persimmon last year. This little bitty tree, it did that. And we ate it, and it was delicious. Now over here, there's some more celery there. Now over here, I have my pink lemonade blueberry bush, which something is going on with it. I got to come out here and spray it with some neem oil. See the bark peeling all off of it and carrying on. Yeah, I just happened to notice it one day. I came over here, I'm like, what's happening? It looked mighty skimpy. And sure enough, I went to examine it and looking at it, something's got a hold to it. But then we have other blueberries here that do have blueberries on. I think these are Premier blueberries, which I need to get in here and work in my blueberry patch. But I haven't got around to that yet. It's just so much to do in a garden, you know? A lot to do. So I just have to take my time and do what I can do. And this is the Bruce plum tree here. Now, look at the base on this tree. You all might not believe it, but we put this tree in the ground 2 years ago. She gave us plums that first year, and she gave us plums last year. So, we'll just see. I know she got some on her because she was full of blooms. But how many? I don't know. Okay, I'm going to come on out this garden. And I think I just about covered everything. I don't think I missed anything. Okay, so that's gonna conclude this little walkthrough. But after I get through with this walkthrough, I'm gonna harvest those red mustard greens. I got to get those out of there because something that got where I want to eat on everything. So I might as well go and harvest because I need that space anyway for my spring and summer vegetables. So you all have a good day, and peace and love and blessings, and be kind to one another.